So here I am back with another video. Today we are doing Princeps versus all Titans. And first off, we are going with the kid. We are doing it on the valley map on the 80-meter range. So kid can use stove and stuff. All of the Titans are going to use all of their abilities. And as you know, the ability of the Princeps that pushes the enemy further. The first ability that you can see. It actually does not deal damage, so it doesn't matter that much. But the second ability of the Princeps, what it does is bring on a shield for Princeps, but the shield is not animated in this session of the test server. So next up is Nodens. I know Nodens was not available on the test server since the past many sessions. But this test server session had all of the previous Titans of the game and even all the ultimate robots. So yeah, it was a pretty big session, and it was something special that happened after many years, and the Nodens is defeated. So let's talk about the Princeps a little more, as it is the latest Titan that has made it into the game. The second ability of the Princeps actually activates a shield that is different from any other shield in the game. It is a new kind of shield that prevents damage from anything at all. So Sharanga has face shifted us. And boom 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 boom. As you can see, we are not taking any damage until the ability is active, no matter how much the Sharanga shoots. And the Sharanga is dealing insane damage, and boom. You see, you might be thinking that why was I firing with Sharanga if the second ability was on, that I was not taking damage. But it actually creates a good firepower that can damage the Princeps later. Because the enemies are not really surviving enough to empty out their whole ammo. So yeah, firepower is good for them. Vengeance Retaliator work like that. If you don't know the name, the enemy we are fighting is Heimdall, and wow, it has survived. And Princeps is about to face destruction. I think Heimdall might be the one who defeats. Oh no, we actually survived, and now he started reloading. You might be thinking that if Heimdall saved the ammo while my shield was active, he may have killed, but no, actually he may have taken more time to deal the amount of damage you saw. Anyway, next up is Luchador. I know you guys were dying to see Luchador, the Luchador fans. It's been months. I remember when I first started the channel, I was getting comments about making videos on Luchador, but it just was not available. And as you can see, Princeps is actually overpowered on the Luchador, as it can push the Luchador away from it and Luchador got a jump on the enemy. So we can just push it further away from us. And now both of them are reloading. As you can see, we only had like our 30% of our HP gone when Luchador is about to already die and our ability is active. The shield is actually very strong, you know. You cannot take any kind of damage while the shield is active. But the balanced thing is that the effects still work, like you can suppress the Titan still. So next up we are fighting the Indra and Transcendence. It's using its Transcendence to waste our shield. And now as you can see, I have stopped using the first ability, as it does not deal damage. And oh no, I just did. I must have forgot. So it doesn't matter if I use that or not, because this is not a tactical battle, this is a phase of comparison. And I have also placed the enemy against a wall, so it does not go flying on the opposite side. Indra, Ravana, these kind of robots are the kind that are usually the meta killers. You know, they can waste the enemy's ability. Indra just flew into the air somewhere. So next up is Aether, and this is going to be a lot fun. I had to make sure that the Princeps doesn't lose its target on the Aether when it flies. That is a major problem I face when I do face-to-face comparisons, but now I figure out that 80 meter is a fine range. But it also depends on how much size of the robot or Titan you are using, and the Aether is back on the ground. Aether has dealt more damage than Princeps yet, and this is going to be so close. This would have been so close, but Princeps had the second ability, and boom, we still even after killing it, we had 5 seconds of the ability left and 20% of our HP. So yeah, the round wasn't even close. So next up is Sirius, and Sirius is actually supposed to be a support Titan. It has like 2 drones on it that help, not drones, but some kind of turrets. Yeah, turret is the right word. And now when the shield is gone, you are about to witness the firepower of the Vengeance Retaliators. Actually, Sirius has 3 beta weapons where Princeps has 2 alpha and 2 betas. Princeps actually has its weapon slots arranged like the Natasha robot. And we are about to kill the Sirius. Yep, got him. He actually took half of our HP, which is pretty good as a support titan, I guess. And it is also a titan that came. So next up is everybody's favorite Rook. But I hate this titan, not in the sense of hate, but it's just too complicated to use in a face of comparison. As you can see, if I jump at the enemy, the Princeps is able to fire without damaging the shield already, and which is a problem. And to heal the shield, he has to like do this. His ability is very complicated. Actually, one thing I forgot to show it, that Princeps is actually able to cancel out the ability of Rook by pushing it further using its first ability. But I think I forgot to do that in this video. The same way we did to Luchador. Anything that jumps onto your Titan, Princeps is able to defend itself by using the first ability by pushing it further away. And the funniest part about using Princeps is actually that you can push people into the hazardous zones where the environment will eat up the robot. For example, you can push people in the river on the castle map, or you can push people into the nuclear waste in the factory map, and we just killed Newton. So yeah, we only lost like 20% of our HP. So next battle is going on with the Eiffel. So notice one thing, as you can see, the Eiffel is still firing while our ability is active, but for you guys in the next round we are going to do this a bit differently. So as you can see, we got Bedwyr on the opposition in this round, and it's not firing while our ability is active. And the funniest thing is, we also cannot fire at it until the Bedwyr's ability is active. They both got their own shields that protect them from anything possible. But the big difference between the Bedwyr and Princeps is that you can hit the Bedwyrs from the sides or from the back. What the hell, we just died. Bedwyr has just defeated the Princeps. This is the first Titan that has done this in this tournament, and yep. So as you can see, next up we are fighting the Berserklier. Berserklier actually has a ability that he shoots rockets that nerf the enemy and slows it down. But as you can see, the rockets are not working on us as we were using our shield, and yep, it's red. So yeah, technically if you do not have enough durability to survive 2 alpha and 2 alpha slots of the Princeps, you are dying without causing a single damage to him. Next up we are fighting the Mauler, and as you can see in this round, the Mauler is attacking us while we have our ability active, and it has now started damage. Keep the damage in mind. We have like 50% of our HP gone when the Mauler was still firing when our ability was active. For the next round, I'm going to do this round again with Mauler, but this time we won't be firing the entire time while the Princeps shield is active. I wanna show you guys that it is actually kinda smart to keep firing and keep up with that firepower. So before you guys start blaming me for keep firing while the ability was active, let me show you this. The Mauler is still not firing. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and boom, now it has started firing. And as you can see how slow the firepower is, it has now dealt only like 40% damage, and the previous round we had like 50% of our HP gone. So here is a paradox that you only have to save your ammo if you're sure that you will end the Princeps as whole. But if you are sure that you'll only be able to deal a bit of damage and not use all of your ammo on the Princeps, then it is actually smarter to keep firing while its ability is active, because he does not have an absorber shield. He does not get a boost as many robots with the observer shield do. So now we have just defeated the Spider Titan Devourer, and next up we are moving to the Bear Titan, that is Bjerorn Titan. As you can see, he's not firing at me while my ability is active, because I know that Bjerorn is a robot with a very high durability and he will be able to fire most of its ammo. But I'm still trying to keep up the firepower by using a bit of ammo before the ability was active, and now boom 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 boom, and I think the Bjerorn will be able to, Bjerorn is able to defeat the Princeps yet because of the high durability. Durability is something you need so much fighting the Princeps. You have to survive until the Princeps has its ability gone, and now we are fighting the previous latest Titan, the Atlas, the previous meta that is ruling the game right now. And now we are about to figure out if the Princeps is going to rule Warboards now or not, as it is going to compete with Atlas a lot in the higher leagues, and Atlas has Flu, and both of them are not firing at each other, as you know, because they both got shields. They are trying to maintain their firepower, and it is actually very confusing to see when to start firing on the Atlas, and the shield just goes off randomly. I don't understand Atlas too well, and this is a very close fight. Look at the balancing. Oh, they both died. All right. So we did not figure out too much, but this was the first test server session of the Princeps, and you're going to see a lot of Princeps on this channel, as it is the latest Titan. So that was it for today. Subscribe.